Hey guys and girls, happy Thursday. This is Miss Catherine, by the way. I'm gonna help you guys wrap up the week with reading. You guys are gonna be doing your activity today, your little assessment over the story, Mystery at Reed's Pond, and hopefully be able to apply some of the things that you learned this week about drawing conclusions and making generalizations. If we go back here to look at Miss Pike's things and summarizing and thinking about what we know about the story from either reading or from inferring. So you guys are going to do that little activity today. I'm going to kind of walk you through it a little bit. You're going to need your close reader, or if you want to pull up the Google form, there is a link up there at the top where you guys can open up to your close reader to the story, Mystery at Reed's Pond. I strongly suggest that you use your close reader while you do this activity. Okay, there's no reason why you shouldn't. You're getting basically a cheat sheet to help you with this. Okay, so you want to take your close reader either in front of you if you've got your book, or pull up this link here on the side so that you can look at it as you go through to help you answer the questions. Okay, that's not cheating, that's being resourceful. Okay, you want to go back, you want to prove your answers, you want to support your evidence. Even if you think you know the answer, it's not going to kill you to look it up anyway. All right, it's not going to hurt you at all. Okay, so you're going to take what you have learned this week and what we've worked on in reading and apply it. So your questions this week, I believe there are 10 of them. I'm going to walk you through them really quickly. Again, use your book if you need to. Question number 1, what statement is a conclusion that you can draw based on evidence in the passage? Remember, a conclusion is what you can figure out from either what you inferred, what you know from your background knowledge, or from what the author specifically told you. Okay? Notice how it says based on evidence in the passage. So again, go back in the story and find it. Okay? Which one of these is a conclusion, is something that we can think to be true based upon evidence in the passage? Question 2, what does Adrian see first at the beginning of the passage? And notice how first is in all capital letters. That's a text feature that helps the reader or the audience know, hey, I better pay attention to what's going on. Okay? It may be that Adrian saw all of these things at some point in the passage, but we don't want to know that. We want to know what Adrian saw first. Okay, so pay attention to those text features. Question 3, why is the shopping bag an important clue in the passage? It may not tell you specifically. You may have to draw a conclusion from that. Okay, what would that shopping bag be? Why would it be important? Question 4, what can the reader conclude about the lettuce in the shopping bag? Interesting. Question 5, what can the reader conclude about the teenage boy? We're hearing that word a lot. Conclude. What can the reader conclude about the teenage boy? Think about how the teenage boy acted, either his mannerisms, the way that he behaved, or the things that the teenage boy said. So you may have to use some inferencing skills on this one. You may need to read between the lines. Next question. What does the boy say he does not know? What does the boy say he does not know anything about turtles? That question sounds goofy to me. I may have to go back and retype that. Or why does the boy say he doesn't know anything about turtles? I think that's what it's supposed to be. What do the students learn from their research? What can the reader conclude about Red Dot? What can the reader figure out about red dot based upon evidence from the passage? And then the last two questions are about generalizations. Remember, generalizations are conclusions that a person can come up with, but they're very broad. Like they cover a wide range. They're not always true. So sometimes they'll have words in there that kind of trigger you that, ooh, this is a generalization. So words like always, all the time, never, none. Okay, some of those things aren't true. For example, I can say, oh, I can't even think of anything. I should have prepared a little bit better. I may make a generalization that like every time it rains, I always get wet. Okay, that's a generalization. I've used always in there. That's not always true. I may not be outside. I may be under an umbrella. Okay, I may have on a raincoat. There's different things. Okay, so think about generalizations there. And I'm seeing another mistake. I put a question mark when I should not have. And the last question is, what generalization can the reader make after reading the passage? What generalization can the reader infer after reading the passage? Okay, so there are your 10 questions. Again, I strongly suggest that you guys use your book. Use your book to go back and reread the story if you need to. You can go back and you can listen to the story from earlier this week if you need to. Play it while you answer the questions. Whatever you need to do is going to help you be successful. That's what we want you to do. Take your time and just think about what you learned this week, and you guys are going to do awesome. Okay? Be sure that you submit that Google form. That's really important. Make sure you hit that submit button. And you guys are going to do awesome. Good job, guys. Bye.